G'day and welcome to this behind the scenes look at the dance video. In this video I'm going to try and show you how I make audio reactive fractals. In fact, the technique is actually quite easy and you can use it in any of your projects. We'll start by having a look at how I've set up the audio. I've got the audio in a separate composition. As you can see, there's two versions of each track. One is the actual audio file and the second is the drum stem. The drum track only has the drum beat. This is the track I used to sync the video to. What I found is the original track just had too much noise, the beat wasn't clear. Epidemic Sound give me access to the drum tracks separately, but if you don't have access to them, you may consider putting a low pass filter on it and just using a certain frequency range. If we were to have a look at the waveform for both of these tracks, what you can see is the drum track has more separate peaks and it makes the track easier to visualize. In order to show you how I get the information out of these tracks, I'll create a new composition. Here I've got a new composition with just the audio pre-comp. What I do is right click, Keyframe Assistant, Convert Audio to Keyframes. And what this does is give me a set of all the different keyframes for the left and right track. In this case it's the keyframes for the full audio. Then what I'll do is go back to my original composition and turn on just the drum tracks. And I'll repeat the process of creating the keyframes. Now I have a keyframe track for both the drums and the full audio. What you can see, if you open up the slider and slide along, you'll notice the value of the slider changes. The idea is to link an effect to this value. What I will do is throw an effect on this composition just so you can see how to link them. So I'll go Layout, New, Solid. And then we'll use the bubbles effect, CC bubbles. Now what we might do is link the bubble size to the audio of the drums. To make this link, we use the pick whip and drag it down to the both channel slider. What you'll see now is the bubble size will vary based on the audio. If you open up the bubble size parameter now, you will see that it's actually created an expression. This is a mathematical expression that you can edit. For example, if you want to make the bubbles twice the size, just put ×2. If you wish to make the move in the other direction, you could do something like 100 minus the bubble size. And this is exactly what I've done in the dance fractal. You'll notice that I've animated the special parameter. The expression I've used is 100 minus the volume of the drum track times by 1.8. This seemed to be the best fit for this fractal. The special parameter controls the width of the bar, that is when you're using the panel's color mode. I'll just show you now how I've set up the color palette in Colors Fractaler. You'll notice I have a single color and then two colors of black. This is how I create the thin bars. I've also added a slopes layer enabling angle only, just to give it a slightly more shaded 3D effect. To create the motion of the colors, we animate the color cycle. At the start of the video, I've set it to 2. At the end of the video, 0. And everywhere in between it will cycle the colours through. That's how we create the colour motion. The other thing I should point out is these spots you see in the Mandelbrot are actually an error, but I left them in there. That's a bug in the plugin. Hopefully in future versions it will be fixed, but I thought it worked okay for this video. So that's it for this quick video. I hope you found it helpful. Good day.